I'm a naturopathic physician, part of the health and wellness team at Shava Clinic, located here in beautiful Westport, Connecticut, on this beautiful day. And the most important question that you ask me is, why did I become a physician, especially a naturopathic physician? And the reason for that is, over 15 years, I lived with chronic pain and fatigue, and a lot of other conditions that are associated with that, such as insomnia, extreme digestive issues, severe limited mobility for most of that time, anxiety, depression, a lot of time goes along with chronic pain. And for the first 7 years, I was on a lot of prescription medications. And one day after 7 years, I was told no more could be done for me. And that was the day everything changed for me. I was pretty much on my own. I was given no other options. So I began the journey, starting to research my condition, really how my body functioned at the most basic level. And that is when everything began for me. When I started understanding my body, the normal function, and started to really understand how my disease was affecting it. The specific condition that I have is a chronic inflammatory disease. It's a degenerative disease of the spine called Ankylosing Spondylitis. And after about 20 years, an individual with AS should be pretty dramatically, their posture should be severely affected. They should be really stooped over, what they call bamboo spine. And almost after 20 years of living with it, I'm standing taller than ever and have more mobility than ever. It's great. And when the symptoms first began, I was very active. I played a lot of golf, I played a lot of basketball, I lifted a lot of weights. So when the chronic pain in my back began, it dramatically affected my life. Severely limited my mobility and what I could do, the things that I loved. Loved going out golfing with my father and my brother. It was great. We played basketball all the time. And when you do that on a daily basis, and that's what you do for fun, and that impacts you greatly. And that's when things like depression can set in, because it's just so important, to have that connection with family and friends. So, part of that journey, my transformation of overcoming that pain, that fatigue, that is when I knew my calling was to become a physician. I was a teacher at the time, but my pain and immobility severely limited how I could perform my job. And I knew with that transformation that I was called to be a physician. Not only a physician, but a physician who dealt with natural medicine to support the body at the most basic level, to build it up, not to suppress and inhibit, which sometimes can be needed in the beginning, in the short term. But as I found out in my first 7 years, I kept getting worse. It was only covering up the true cause of what was going on and causing my condition and my pain. And when I got to the root of that, when I started supporting my body and strengthening it at the most basic levels with the building blocks it needed, my body started to respond. And so I knew that was my passion, to become a physician, a naturopathic physician, to help others overcome the same things I experienced. Individuals living with chronic pain, with chronic fatigue, who deal with a lot of other symptoms in addition to that. They can't sleep because of that pain. They can't perform their job at the level they need to, that it demands, because they are living with pain, they are living with fatigue, they do have immobility, they're not sleeping good at night. And there are a lot of individuals out there who have jobs that are very demanding. There is a lot of pressure, they're under a lot of stress, and they need support. They need support with their pain. They need increased energy levels. At the same time, they also want to be able to enjoy the things they love the most, just like I did. They want to be able to golf, improve that golf game, improve their running, being able to work out at the level they want to, without pain, without fatigue. So that's important to me. I want to support individuals who had the condition that I had, and then the symptoms that I experienced. Like I said, there's a lot of individuals with chronic pain, and they're not getting the support and help that they deserve and that they need. And I'm very passionate about supporting those individuals.